Hello and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where today we are on part 3 of our Jurassic Park 2023 speed build series. Almost messed up speed build there, but I saved it. This is kind of, we've been pretty consistent with the length here, not too long, which is good. It makes it more enticing for you to watch all the way through, which does really help. So if you do enjoy this, you could maybe finish watching it and then watch another one. The algorithm really likes that. And do what you want. I'm not going to force you to do anything. But first off, I want to kind of lay out a table of contents for this video. So first off, I want to give a bit of a thank you. Next, I'm going to go over what's going on in the park, what's happened in this build, I should say, where the park's going, especially with, and the third thing I want to talk about, if I get time, is the new update, because I haven't talked about it. I streamed today when I'm recording this voiceover here. I did do the stream today, but I didn't really talk about the update, except saying how excited I am for Uteranus and Dinokairos. But we'll get to the update in a bit. But first off, I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed, everyone that has been watching and liking my videos, and everyone that has been leaving such kind comments on my videos. I appreciate it so much. It makes me so happy when I see people enjoying my content and just leaving those kind words. It means so much more than any analytical number I can see on my YouTube studio page. Just the comments are what go such a long way for me. For something that has been just a hobby for me, to see people enjoy me playing a game that I love is, I don't know, it's hard to describe how it makes me feel, but it makes me feel very happy, in simple terms. But yeah, and going to analytics, 100 plus subscribers in the last month is crazy, especially seeing as this time last year I had reached my first 100 subs. It was around this time last year. It may have been earlier, I believe, but it was around this time last year that I reached my first 100 subs, and now I'm at 600, which, it's not insane compared to what you'd see on other channels, but for me, I'm astounded by it. It's incredible. And again, I'm really appreciative of everything. And honestly, if you do really like my content, you can, there's some free stuff you can do. I'm not saying you have to, but you could subscribe, you could leave a like, you could watch some of my other content, just saying. Nah, really, like I said before, do what you want though. But I'm glad that those who are sticking around and subscribing are enjoying my content. It means I'm doing somewhat of a good job. Anyway, again, thank you. I really wanna really project my gratitude here, if that makes sense. I don't know what else to say really, but I don't want to seem like, okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, time to talk about the important stuff, because I truly am grateful. But yeah, on to more important things. No, I'm just kidding. But what is going on in the park? Well, this is kind of a small section you're seeing here, because we do have a mosasaur lagoon, which does take up a significant portion of this part of the park, this kind of upper level, the highest level in our park. That and also a large herbivore enclosure. Given the position of the lagoon, it was kind of hard to figure out how to lay out the rest of the park. Also, given where the two paths come up from the rest of the park. I said park a lot there. But yeah, it was hard to figure out. It took me hours upon hours to land on something, because I did the lagoon first, because I was like, I want a lagoon. And then I played around with the idea of no lagoon, and then I played around the idea of what guest area, because I needed a guest area around the lagoon. That's just what made sense. I just couldn't figure something out, and eventually I landed on something with this large herbivore enclosure with a tour in it. Of course, the herbivores in there are Apatosaurus, Ankylosaurus, and Struthiomimus. And overall, I'm really happy with how this upper section's turned out. We also have a Dilophosaurus enclosure and a small Stegosaurid enclosure, I believe. Yeah, we've got Chunkingosaurus and Gigantspinosaurus, all very cute dinosaurs. But yeah, you'll see at the end, the final enclosure I build is that small Stegosaurid enclosure, and I had to drop down to the very low graphic settings because I was hitting a bit of lag, but that's not due to the park being so big. We still have room for expansion. It was just, for some reason my computer was deciding to lag, so I was like, oh, we'll drop it on low just for this enclosure, seeing it is the last one for the video. But I'm really happy with how this large herbivore enclosure looks. It looks pretty great. Kind of wish there was a bit more space used for it because, I don't know, I feel like I get a bit too small with the herbivore enclosure sometimes, but I still think it looks pretty decent. The little swampy area for the Dilophosaurus is really nice too, and I'll be honest, the small Stegosaurid one is a bit basic, but you know, it is what it is. It's only a small part as you're coming up to the main attraction, that is the lagoon. And I'm really happy with how the guest area turned out. Just the detail with the decorations is really nice. It looks really good. It's kind of the more modern capitalist part of the park. The rest of it, yes, there is a lot of shops and stuff, but this one is very much catering into, okay, we've got this really big attraction here. How do we make the most money from it? So obviously we have 4 amenities there. We have a big seating area, and we have plenty of toilets and a nearby shelter as well as views for the surrounding enclosures like the large herbivore enclosure and the Dilophosaurus enclosure. So yeah, this is a very commercially thought out part of the park, and I think it looks pretty nice. Maybe that's my capitalist bootlicker brain coming through, but I really like it. So where is this park going, seeing as there's some pretty big changes coming in update 6? Well, I hope to get the top part of the park finished before the update comes out, and then it's there's almost a consistency to the upper area, and then the lower level can incorporate some of the new stuff, so some of the new feathered species. I'll say this again, I cannot wait for Deinonychus. Deinonychus, just from what I've seen, the little bit I've seen, is so far my favorite species of the pack. Then Uteranus, and then probably whatever the flying one's called. I've already forgotten its name. Sinosauropteryx looks very adorable too, don't get me wrong, but compared to everything else, with the new insectivore feeders, that's what makes the flying one exciting. Just the model for Deinonychus and feathering looks amazing, and of course same thing for the Uteranus. But Sinosauropteryx does look very adorable, and I am quite excited for that. I was of course very wrong about my predictions for the pack. I was thinking a Jurassic pack, but I am pleasantly surprised by a feathered dinosaur pack. Because the feathers in Jurassic World Evolution 2 just look amazing. The Frontier does such a good job with their feathered animals, and the skins are always top notch. Just so colourful and flamboyant. I'm so excited to see what Deinonychus has in store. Oh my god. And the moth kind of butterfly type patterning for the... God, I should have looked up its name. It's something like... Is it Gelahopterus? Something like that. I apologize. It's very wrong, but I will have learned its name by next Friday, this Friday actually, when the DLC comes out. And speaking of this Friday, when the DLC comes out, I won't be making any content on it immediately. Usually when there's a new DLC, I'll live stream it. The only time I haven't done that was for the first DLC, which I made a video on and just uploaded that straight to YouTube. I don't think you can find it on my channel anymore. I think I privated that video because it was a mess of a video. But yeah, no, I've live streamed all the other ones from the Camp Cretaceous DLC all the way up to the multipack, but this time I will not be live streaming it because I have a university field trip, so I'll be going off to the zoo, ironically, for university. And I won't be able to do a live stream on it because by the time I get back, I have to get ready for work. Honestly, if this DLC had come out on Good Friday, we'd be laughing. Not only would I not have any university to attend, but I also wouldn't have work. So, it would have been great. But alas, it is what it is. I'll be making shorts, of course, based on the skins, the top 5 skin shorts. So you'll probably see a short every day for those 4 new species. And I'll probably make a video with my reactions or something to the new animations and designs of the animals. I'm not too sure yet, but I'm looking forward to this DLC. I'm so hyped. And of course we have all the new stuff coming to the game, like being able to have every foliage type in terms of decorations on every map. That is really cool. I'm loving that, but it leaves a bit more to be desired. You know, I kind of was hoping we'd get all foliage brushes on every map. That would be amazing. And the terrain paints. Really, if we want to create different environments in different biomes, we kind of need the terrain paints and the foliage brushes, not just the decorations, but we can still do some interesting things. I can't wait to use redwoods on the tropical map. Oh my god, that's going to be amazing. Actually creating Lost World style enclosures is going to be so great. I'll probably do that for one of the enclosures on the lower part of the of this park. You know, on that little drop like sunken down area. I'll probably do that there. Also, we've got the new viewing attractions. So obviously the viewing dome, the viewing log. I've got enclosure ideas for them already. Really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, the viewing dome can't be used in the lagoon, but maybe that can come in future updates. And thank Raptor Jesus for infinite feeders. Oh my god, yes, I've got some clips here of the mosasaur eating from the shark feeder, as well as the Dilophosaurus eating from the meat feeder. Thank god I won't have to send out ranger teams to refill those. Oh, I am so happy. Thank you, Frontier. To be honest, it shouldn't have taken this long, but you know, it's fine. You've finally done it in the end. And that makes me so happy. Also, the insectivore feeder, I mentioned that earlier. That's something to look forward to. Overall, this DLC is just going to be amazing. The new cinematic mode is going to be making. Oh my god! I can't speak apparently. The new cinematic mode is going to making park tours so much more easier, and slow motion mode making its return is incredible. A really, really good update to look forward to. And yeah, this is going to wrap up this video. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. That's what I usually say. No, I really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!